My sister Hazel and I were both adopted. She chose the wealthy, powerful Morlands of Edenorf. Their heir, Alexander, was cruel and tormented her daily. I chose the humble Moss family. They gave me warmth, and their youngest son, Brad, became a titan who married me, giving me a dream life. Consumed by jealousy, Hazel strangled me. When I opened my eyes again, we were back at the orphanage on adoption day. She had shamelessly stolen my choice, clinging to Brad Moss. Carmen, she sneered, now it's your turn to suffer. I almost laughed. Did she think the Moss heir was a simple jackpot? I was a reborn too. I saw the triumph in her eyes as she simpered, clutching Brad's hand. Mrs. Morland, Alexander's mother, looked coolly at Hazel. I thought you liked our family. I changed my mind. Hazel retorted, hiding behind Brad. Is that a crime? Mrs. Morland's face tightened. Fickle child. She then turned to me, her gaze softening. You seem good. Come with me. We have a son you'll like. I simply nodded and took her hand. Hazel sidled up, whispering, enjoy your new life this time. You're the one who will suffer. I didn't reply. She hadn't escaped a fire. She jumped into a hell far more brutal than she imagined. A month later, at the ball for Alexander's return, Hazel glided over in virginal white. Enjoy the party. Carmen, tonight will be the most humiliating of your life. I remembered, in my last life, Alexander had taken one look at her and told her to get lost in front of everyone. But I was reborn. I had a different plan. Before Alexander's entrance, I intercepted him in a private study. I handed him a business proposal for a project I knew he'd acquired. How did you know about this? He asked, flipping through the pages. In my last life, this plan had made Brad a fortune. I did my research. I said, Mr. Morland, I can provide these regularly. On one condition, in public, we play family. In private, we lead separate lives. He raised an eyebrow. My mother didn't adopt a daughter. She was shopping for a daughter. In-law. A faint smile touched his lips as he closed the folder. This is excellent. Once you marry me, every idea you have will naturally belong to me anyway. With that, he walked away, leaving me stunned. Later, in the grand hall, Mrs. Morland proudly introduced me as her future daughter. In-law Hazel stormed over, wineglass in hand. Mrs. Morland, Alexander just returned. Has Carmen even met him? How can you be sure he agreed? How dare you? Mrs. Morland's eyes flashed. Morland affairs are none of your concern. Brad paled, apologizing, but a dangerous shadow crossed his eyes. A look I knew too well. I stepped back, stumbling against a solid chest. Alexander steadied me. Careful, he murmured, his voice gentle, a rare smile in his eyes. Hazel looked ready to explode. Alexander, do you really like Carmen? She's just an orphan, and she's impure. She was assaulted. The hall fell silent. She was dredging up the night. A man attacked me at the orphanage, a night she had orchestrated. Is that a fact? Alexander's voice was dangerously quiet. Mistaking it for curiosity, Hazel preened. It's true. She was defiled by some filthy old. Alexander's foot shot out, catching her stomach and sending her crashing down. Brad's face turned gray. Mr. Morland, my deepest apologies. If I ever hear her slander my fiancé again. Alexander's voice was ice. Your entire family can leave this city. Teach her respect now. In a panic, Brad delivered 3 brutal strikes to Hazel's face. Her screams pierced the silence. Mrs. Morland's calm voice cut through. Let this be clear. This is my daughter, in-law Carmen Bingley. Anyone who mistreats her will answer to me. For a while, Hazel left me alone, giving me time to plan. I accepted Alexander's job offer at his company. On my way to the interview, a cloth soaked in sickly sweet chemicals clamped over my mouth. I woke up in a grimy public restroom, the stench nauseating. The same man from the orphanage leered over me, his teeth yellowed. After I'm done, you can forget being the Morland's daughter, in-law. Don't worry, I've sent them an invitation to the show. A cold smile touched my lips. The flower vase last time didn't teach you enough. What did you say? He snarled. I pushed up from the wet tiles, pulled a knife from my pocket, and before he could react, slashed it across my own arm. Blood welled instantly. I smeared it over my clothes and skin. Right on cue, the door burst open. Mr. Morland, please don't